Coach, after this year?
Really a hard-fought game. Missouri has a really good basketball team, and they have such a good team that our team had great respect for them, so we were very ready to play, and we needed to be because I think they're terrific, and so we defended very, very well. Didn't rebound it like we had hoped, but our defense was good, and I thought offensively we shared the ball pretty well and played a pretty complete game.
Your team's starting to prove a little something to you two at this point? I mean, just getting in some high water at this point?
No, I've always thought we could have a good team, and so I don't think they're proving anything to me. I think they're playing like I thought they could play, and I still think we can get better. I mean, this was a good win, another good win. There's a lot of hard games in this league, and you have to enjoy your wins when you get them.
How hard is it to get the same team in conference play twice in the same season?
It's hard to beat people twice, you know, it really is. We've in our last 5 games are against people we've played before, so we're going to have to try and do it again. But this was a quality win for us.
How big were Nemi's 2 threes right there at the end of the first half?
Oh, big, you know, the last one especially, you know, we got the ball back with just like 5 seconds, and it was a big basket, big momentum play for us.
Kenny Gaines got his 3rd foul early there in the second half, but the team just kept the offensive pressure on Missouri. They would be able to lead from there.
Yeah, Kenny has been playing so well, and foul trouble saddled him tonight. But he had a couple fouls that he's got to learn to avoid, and because those plays put him on the bench.
Missouri puts up so many points. What does it mean to hold them to this few points?
Well, they're a really good offensive team, and I thought our defense was pretty strong tonight. I thought our defense was pretty consistent, and we played it in both halves.
Were you keying on the 3?
Not necessarily. You know, they've got a lot of good players. You know, and you can't leave Jabari Brown, any space. I mean, he's scoring better than Kentavious did last year. He's shooting a better percentage than Kentavious did last year. He's a great player, and so certainly we pay special attention to him.
Mark, excuse me, you guys had a winning record a few years ago with a couple of NBA draft picks on the team. What does it mean that this group is going to have a winning SEC record?
That's a compliment to our players. I mean, we these kids have worked really hard. They've stayed committed to the process, and they're doing it as a team. You know, they're doing it as a team, and every night it's somebody different. I haven't even really looked at the stats yet, but there's a lot of guys chipping in and doing their part. That's the first thing we wrote on the board today was just do your part.
Coach, you saying you're team at halftime about the free throw shooting?
Of course, yeah. I mean, we left 9 points at the line. I mean, we missed 3 front ends of the 1-on-1, and we were over 6 from the line. So we left 9 points at the line. So we just talked about stepping to the line and shooting with some courage, and that certainly was a burp in the first half.
Was that just a fluky thing, or was it something that they were doing?
Well, it wasn't their defense, obviously, because it's a free shot. I mean, hell, I don't know. I mean, we just missed it, I mean, we just didn't shoot it.
You talk about the foul trouble in Kenny and Dante. I guess Juwan was in there a lot during that stretch.
Well, a lot of guys. Cam Forte, really good,
Yeah.
really good first half out of Cam Forte, and Dante, not big foul trouble, but I think he only played 4 minutes in the first half. So Nemi and Tim Dixon, but I thought Cam Forte and Tim Dixon were really key in the first half for us.
Coach, 3 regular season games left. What's the importance of staying focused leading up to the SEC tournament?
Well, we're just worried about going to Arkansas. I don't even know who we play first or next week. To be honest with you, I mean, this group is. We got to stay one day at a time, and that works for us. And we got to keep it that simple. So that's all we'll do.
Mark, I was at GW. Mark and I were there talking to you. And did you think at that point, at 6-6, after that, y'all could be sitting here at 10-5, 3rd place?
I was a zombie because my dad was dying that day. So I don't even remember, to be honest with you. But I've always felt like we could have a good team. And I've never wavered in that. We have to play a certain way, but we needed some adversity to become who we are now, and there may be more adversity coming, but you have to use that to your advantage to grow. And I thought the one thing this team has done is just that.
Missouri was 45th in the RP